Bathroom Breaks and Bedtime Tales presents The Volume of Rage by Sevastian Winters. Part 1. The Slow Smirk. I want to punch Jonah in the face so badly, it makes my teeth itch. He's across the conference table, leaning back like a smug little king, one foot resting on his knee, smiling that smile he saves just for me. Not the kind of smile you show to charm someone. No teeth, no warmth, just that slow, upturned twitch, like a worm testing the air. He knows I won't say shit, because I never do, because I can't. You know, he says, tapping his pen against the arm of his chair, it's fine. Really, we can revisit your draft next week, after I've had a chance to clean it up a bit. He says it lightly, like he's doing me a favor. Like I didn't write every single word of that policy myself, bleed it out over 3 caffeine-sick nights and 2 panic attacks. Now it's his, and nobody in the room so much as blinks. Not even Rita, who knows better. Not even Josh, who once told me over lunch that Jonah gives off cult leader energy. I should speak up. This is the moment. I feel it cresting in my chest like a wave, cold and tall and full of teeth. But I nod. Sure, I say. Next week. Coward. His smirk widens, not into a grin, just more curve, like the hooks setting deeper. Everyone moves on. Rita starts talking about budget approvals in her nicotine-marbled monotone. Someone laughs at something I don't catch. My mind's a locked cage with the bars bending inward. I grip my pen like it's a weapon. Think about stabbing it through the table. Think about standing up, screaming, flipping the whole fucking room over like a chessboard full of liars. Instead, I write down a note I'll never read again and pretend I'm not disappearing. The meeting ends. I gather my things in silence. Jonah doesn't even look at me as he walks out, still talking to the intern like he's giving a TED talk on how to fake your way to middle management. I head down the hallway. It's long and weirdly quiet, the kind of quiet that buzzes in your ears like pressure before a storm. I pass the door no one uses, the one I used to think was a janitor's closet. It creaks open when I brush past it. Inside is a staircase. Down. I blink. There's no basement on this floor. I've seen the blueprints. I helped write the emergency protocol. I know this building. I glance back. Empty corridor. Then I step inside. The door closes behind me. Part 2. Down is not empty. The air changes before I hit the 3rd step. Not just cold or wrong, like an old memory of cold, like grief pretending to be air. It smells like wet paper, iron, and something faintly sweet, like strawberries left to rot in a warm drawer. The walls curve in around me. Stone, maybe, but soft-looking in the shadows, like bone that's forgotten it's supposed to be hard. My fingers brush the wall as I descend. It's damp. My phone's dead. Not just no signal, no light, no boot, no battery icon. I keep going. The stairwell empties into a hallway low enough that I have to duck. My shoulder grazes the ceiling. It feels like gauze, but when I shine my phone screen, useless. There's nothing there. The walls on either side are lined with narrow doorways, recessed, seamless, no handles, no windows, just slits in the stone like mouths sewn shut. I try to track time, try to count steps, but it's like the place is eating my sense of before and after. I get to a door that feels colder than the others. I stop. It's open. Inside, an office, old-fashioned, dustless, a roll-top desk with drawers that look like they haven't been opened in years. A lamp burns low, not electric, not fire either, just light where it shouldn't be. Books tower in precarious stacks, all leather-bound, all titleless. Their spines twitch when I look too long. On the wall, framed sketches, charcoal, yellowing at the edges. The first one, a man with no eyes. The second, a mouth stretched too wide. The third, I stop breathing. It's Jonah, younger, paler, but unmistakable. That smirk is carved into him like a signature, right side raised just enough to taunt. Beneath it, a note in the kind of cursive they don't teach anymore. Subject 17, contagion achieved via charisma mimicry, progression dependent on the silence of the host, hollowing observable, containment required. My stomach knots. I take a step back. There's a twitch beneath my ribs. Not pain, more like motion. Something small, awake, shifting inside me. My heartbeat stumbles. I hit the bookshelf behind me hard. A journal falls, lands open. The pages stick like they don't want to be read. I peel one loose. Day 1. He speaks and smiles. I forgot my own name this morning. Day 4. I dreamed of a hallway where my voice didn't work. Day 9. If I don't say it, he wins. If I do, I'm gone. Day 17. There's no one left but me, and I don't know what I'm for. The last page is mostly blank. One line scratched in jagged scrawl. Speak or be hollowed. I tried to say something, anything, even just a breath with shape. Nothing comes out. Part 3. What it takes to vanish. The words won't come. I open my mouth again. Just air. Not even a whisper. I feel my throat move. The muscles contract, but no sound escapes. It's not like laryngitis or choking. It's like someone removed the idea of my voice altogether. I clutch the journal, suddenly lightheaded. I run, back up the narrow hallway, back up the stairs 2 at a time, hitting the door hard with my shoulder. It creaks open, not locked, but everything feels wrong now. The hallway above is just a shade dimmer than before. The fluorescents buzz louder. The air is stale, like no one's breathed it in weeks. But people are here. I can hear voices around the corner. I push into the break room, desperate for something familiar. Rita's there, Josh, even Dana from payroll. Hey, I croak, except I don't. Not even a rasp. They don't look up. I move closer, slam my palm on the counter. Nothing. Not a blink. Jonna walks in behind me, holding a coffee cup, grinning like nothing happened. I step into his path. Look at me, I demand, with every cell in my body. But I'm not there. He walks through me. No shiver, no hesitation, no awareness. His body passes mine like smoke through glass. I back away, breath hitching, look down. I can see myself, hands, arms, legs, but the light bends off me wrong. My feet don't echo. My reflection's gone from the microwave. I'm hollowing. I run to my desk and grab a pen, try to write help on a sticky note. The ink doesn't stick. The paper peels away like it's allergic to me. I flip open my notebook, my notes from the meeting this morning. Blank. The page is clean. No record of what I said, no record of me. I press the pen to my palm. That works. It stings. Blood rises. Good. That means something of me is still real. But for how much longer? Part 4. How he stays. I don't go home. What would be the point? My key won't work. My bed won't feel like mine. I'll stand in the mirror and see nothing but towel racks and toothpaste. And besides, there's only one thing that matters now. Jonah, he's still here, still real, still smirking, still presenting at morning meetings like he earned a single thing he stole. I sit in the back of the conference room, watching him charm a room full of people too numb to notice the chill crawling up their spines. He jokes about how Ray always liked to overthink these things. Someone chuckles. They don't remember me. Not just my voice. Me. Like I was never hired. Like I never showed up. He's doing it again, repeating phrases from that journal. Old words, fed fresh. This company's real strength, he says, pausing for dramatic effect, is the silence between decisions. They nod, eager, hypnotized. I know now. He's not a person, not a coworker. He's a thing wearing skin that pretends, a mimic, a parasite. He thrives on stolen confidence and unspoken rage. You don't even have to agree with him. You just have to say nothing. That's the trade. Every time I swallowed my fury, every sure and okay and we'll revisit it, I fed him. I gave up inches of myself. Now I'm barely slickering in the hallway corners. The journal said what I have to do, speak or be hollowed. But my voice is gone. My body is fading. And even if I could talk, what do I say? What's strong enough to break through? A whisper won't do it. An email won't do it. Not even a scream would be enough. It has to be louder. It has to be violence. And if I miss, if I hesitate again, it'll be over. Not just for me, for everyone. Because once he's done with me, he'll move on. There's no stopping this thing with policy memos and HR guidelines. I'm not sure I'm brave enough, but I'm more afraid of disappearing. Part 5. A Name for the Nothing. I don't sleep, I don't eat, I don't blink if I can help it, because every time I close my eyes, I lose something. Memory, weight, even color. My hair's gone from deep auburn to this washed out, dusted gray. My skin looks like it's been photocopied too many times. Even my shadow's thinner. Jonah is thriving. The more I vanish, the more solid he gets. His voice carries louder. His jokes hit harder. He slaps backs, throws mock punches, radiates that ease that makes people lean in. Hungry for him, he's feeding on what's left of me, and no one can tell, except the hallway. It's open again today, wide open. The shadows pulse like lungs. The door at the bottom is waiting, but it's different now. There's something behind it, something bigger than the desk and the lamp and the charcoal sketches. I go down, no hesitation. I'm out of time. Inside, the books are moving, pages fluttering like wings in windless air. The lamp flickers red. There's a figure at the desk now, half-formed, like wet paper molded into the shape of someone who used to be real. It's me. It looks up. No eyes, no mouth. It raises one hand and points to the wall. There's a new sketch pinned to the wood with a rusted nail. Jonah, full-formed. Beneath it, for the first time, a name scratched in blood. The Hollow Man. Not a parasite, not a ghost, not a metaphor. A thing, an infection with a face and a voice and a hunger for silence. It doesn't kill you, it rewrites you. Every unspoken thought, every swallowed word becomes ink in its mouth. It mimics you until no one remembers the difference. And when you're gone, it wears your shape to catch the next one. A charisma contagion, a slow erasure, paper people pulled over bone. The figure that looks like me opens a drawer, takes something out, a bone-handled blade, a scalpel. I take it. It's real in my hand, cold, heavy, humming with something old, something surgical. When I close my fist around it, my reflection ripples into view in the window above the desk. I'm still here, but only just. If I want to stay real, I have to carve my way back into existence, and I have to start with his fucking face. Part 6. Not today, motherfucker. I wait for the morning stand-up. He always leads them, always stands in the center of the bullpen with that curated posture, that open-collared smugness, sleeves rolled just enough to show he's down to earth. He does that thing where he gestures like he's opening a curtain, like we're lucky to get a glimpse. I stand at the edge of the room. No one notices me. I don't breathe. Jonah's talking about synergy or alignment or some other hollow word that sounds important if you say it slow enough. Every sentence he speaks feels like a siphon, a hook pulling more of the room toward him. I step forward. My hand is in my pocket, wrapped around the scalpel. It pulses against my palm, warm now, alive. He pauses mid-sentence, glancing my way. His eyes flicker. Recognition, but not fear. Hunger. The way a spider might notice something trembling on the edge of its web. I don't slow down. The first step echoes. He tilts his head. Ray? He says it like a dare, like a joke. I swing. It's not clean. It's not graceful. The blade catches on his cheek, slices across his mouth, splits the smirk wide. Blood hits the carpet, dark and sudden. The room freezes. He stumbles back, gurgling, hand to his face. I expect screams. I expect someone to tackle me, but no one moves because they're seeing me. Jesus Christ, Rita breathes. Ray? My voice comes back like a thunderclap through a straw, shaky, small, but mine. Yeah, I say. Hi. Jonah whimpers, but it's not pain, it's panic. The wound spreads like ink through tissue paper, the edges of his face unraveling. His skin is sloughing off in dry flakes. His body glitches, flickering between frames, collapsing in on itself. The hollow man can't survive being named and struck. That's the rule. I look down at the scalpel, still warm, still humming. I raise it again. Not today, motherfucker. And I drive it straight into what's left of his smile. Part 7. Something left behind? He doesn't scream. He folds, like paper dipped in oil and lit from the inside. Jonah collapses inward, limbs twisting, face melting. Not flesh, just the idea of flesh, unraveling in dry curls that never hit the ground. His smirk tries to hold, twitching like it can still win, but the structure beneath it is gone. The mask can't cling to air. There's no blood, no bone, just smoke, and then nothing. He's gone. I lower the scalpel. The hum that's lived behind my ears for months dies all at once, like someone yanked the cord on an invisible machine. The silence he fed on empties out of the room like a drain finally pulled. My knees buckle. I brace on the table, palm flat on cold laminate, heart pounding like it's remembering how to exist. And then, sound. A chair squeaks. Another. Shuffling. A breath caught. A throat cleared. Ray? Her voice is small. Not scared. Stunned. Like she's waking up. I look down at my hands. They're solid again, warm. My skin has color. The rings on my fingers fit properly. My name echoes through my ribs like a bell finding its pitch. Yeah, I say. My voice holds. I'm here. People stand slowly, eyes blinking, heads turning, like they've just remembered gravity. Dana wipes her eyes. Josh stares at the space where Jonah used to be, like he's trying to understand a punchline that never landed. The office looks older now, honest. Dust gathers in corners. The lighting is less cruel, like the building itself is exhaling. I leave the scalpel on the table. Let someone else ask the questions. I walk to the exit. The hallway is brighter. I cast a shadow again. In the reflection on the elevator door, I see myself. Not just shape, not just outline, but detail, weight, memory, someone real. I touch the glass with 2 fingers, just to make sure I'm still solid, and I say it out loud this time, just to hear it stick. I remember my name. And softer, as the elevator opens, and next time someone tries to take it, I'll turn up the volume.